Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another unboxing video. Super stoked about this unboxing video. I grew up watching these guys and this is pretty amazing figure. Here we have, by NECA, the Nickelodeon Michelangelo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. He's 16.5 inches tall. This thing's massive and it's heavy. He comes with extra hands, he comes with a slice of pizza and a bag of pork rinds. He's got 30 points of articulation. He has double elbow joints. He is girthy and massive and amazing, and they're coming in. I bought it at a store called FYE at my local mall, and you can probably get them online or whatever. They're at the local mall. At this store, it was coming in right at $130. My goal is to get each turtle. I've got Michelangelo, I'll get Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael. I'll have each one to add to my collection and pose them accordingly and have them displayed very nicely. And these are nice figures. NECA makes great stuff. NECA really does not make junk. They make quality figures, and I'm looking forward to opening this one up and checking them out. So I'm going to cut the box open real quick, and we're going to pull this guy out. And we're going to check him out articulation wise and where all of his points of articulation are, and just kind of take a nice close look at this figure, because like I said, NECA makes quality stuff. And dear Lord, and I mean, dear God, I wish you guys could feel. I always associate weight with quality. When something it means it's well built. It means it's well built. Like if this thing was light, like I'd be like, what is it, hollow? These are well built, and the detail. Look at his mouth. Look at his mouth. You can see his teeth and his tongue, and it's kind of wet looking in there. And like, these are good figures. All right, I've got a whole lot of untying to do. I'll be right back when I have this figure open. He has 3 extra sets of hands in there. Dear Lord. All right, let me open this up. Let me get him out of the package. I will be right back. Alrighty, so as I said before, he's 16.5 inches tall, and he has 30 points of articulation. These joints are going to be very tight, so I'm going to be very careful. And some of them don't bend. I'm not going to force them. But, of course, his head will turn, and it will turn all the way around. So you have that. They're normal. His wrists turn, his shoulders all the way around. His elbow joints are double jointed, but like I said, they're very tight, and I just don't want to force them at the moment. I don't want to break this thing. I will get the joints to work when I go to pose him, to display him, but I'll do it very carefully. I'm not going to do it on video, but his forearm will swivel all the way around, and then his arm is jointed so he can bend it, and you can get him in a cool pose with his nunchucks. So you have that on both sides, with the shoulder, the double jointed elbow, the forearm swivel, and the wrist swivel. Nothing really in the way of waist movement. Naturally, he don't do ab crunch or anything like that. His legs will swing out. They're ratcheted. As you can hear, that's ratcheted. It's not breaking. It's ratcheted, so it's like a ratchet joint in his hip, and his leg can swing out like that, and it can bring it back in. Freaks me out. But it doesn't look like, which is kind of weird, it doesn't look like his leg will swing forward or backward, which is odd, because unless I just can't get it to do it. But probably because the shell gets in the way of it going backwards. Forwards, the shell might get in the way too as the leg rotates back. That might be why they don't do that. But he's a turtle, so he'd be throwing, and he's a Ninja Turtle, so he'd be throwing kicks and stuff. But it does not move that way. But it does come out like this. So far, it will hit the shell there also. But that's really no big deal, because we'll still be able to pose him real nice. And then he does have some swivel right there in his hip. Dear God, that sound is freaking me out. It's not broke, it's fine. And then his his knee swivels a little bit that way, and then his knee will, and like I said, the joints are tight, but his knee will bend somewhat that way. Some of his knee pads and stuff, some of that stuff is getting in the way. Very tight joints though. But that's okay. That's okay. So we have that movement there. It will swing out. It will not swing back or forth. And then the knee swivels, and then the knee bends. The ankle is on a kind of like a, I guess, a ball joint. This thing's hard to. So the ankle will kind of just move all around because it is on a ball joint down there. So you can kind of swivel his ankle. It kind of all over the place, that's, I mean, as far as points of articulation, the wrist does go, it's on a ball joint too, so you can just kind of do whatever you want with that. Head spins, does not move up or down. There is a very small amount of ab crunch, very small amount of movement in there. But there you have it. That is Michelangelo. Nickelodeon's Michelangelo by NECA, and this is a quality figure. Looks fantastic. Paint job is really good, and it just looks really high quality, very nice figure. And as I said, I will unbox the rest of these as I get them. And so I have all 4 turtles. I don't know if they have any of the other characters like Splinter or any of those other characters. Splinter would be cool to have all 4 turtles displayed with Splinter. Would be amazing, but that is awesome. I am a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't necessarily watch the Nickelodeon version, but I've watched the movies, and I grew up watching the cartoon. And a big fan, have been for years since I was a kid, and this is amazing. So there you have it. Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle by NECA. 16.5 inches tall of awesomeness and 30 points of articulation. And if you want to get yourself one, you can probably find them online, which I don't have a link to, or because I bought this at a store called FYE in the mall, and FYE probably has a website, and maybe you can find it there. $130. Amazing. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing of my Michelangelo. I will see you in the next one.
When the evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't turtle no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens. So radical, right? Leonardo leads Donatello does machines. Ninja Turtles. Raphael is cool but rude. Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.